having friendships from people from all over the world, having restaurants, with the cuisine from all over the world.
So Kendall, you've lived in both Playa del Carmen and Tulum. What do you like best about Playa, and what do you like best about Tulum?
Yeah. Well, they're both really different, and I think that it's important to kind of know that. And what I love about them is they're close proximity. So, if you like certain aspects of Playa or Tulum, like they're not far away to each other. So I have had the longer residency in Playa. And so now, for me, totally different feel. And for me, Playa is like going to the city. I have a lot more of the amenities that you might be wanting to experience, maybe that you're missing from, wherever you're from. And a little bit, like when I was living in Playa, I walked to my gym and I walked to the market, and like everything was really close proximity. And I enjoyed that. And then moving to Tulum, I'm more in nature, and although it's growing, and I'm seeing like closer conveniences and more amenities are available. But I felt like, for me, Tulum, I felt a little bit more in nature, closer to nature. So building the hotel in the jungle, I live really close by, like I have an apartment like 5 streets away. So I kind of can stay in this little area here, and it's more of a natural setting. But I'm 2 kilometers from town. So if I want to go have a meal in town, I'm really close. So I don't know, they have the best of both worlds. So it just kind of depends, I think, on what you really want, what you're looking for. And neither one of them are far away. So probably, I love Tulum, but they're both kind of, I guess I'll use the word melting pot of different cultures. So that's been really fun for me. Having friendships from people from all over the world, having restaurants, with the cuisine from all over the world, and good, like really good.
Yeah.
And having I have friends from everywhere, and I like that diversity aspect. But then you still have, the Mayan culture and the Mexican culture. So you kind of have that fun aspect of it. So, and some of those ancient, while it seems like a new and developing area, you have some of those old traditions, some of those longtime residents, some of that aspect that doesn't feel like it's not that new, but it is. It's like new in the development phase of what's available and what we can discover and find. So I don't even think I answered the question.
What's something Tulum has that Playa del Carmen doesn't have?
Well, Tulum's more rustic. For lack of a better word, I think more rustic. They're catching up, but they're slower in the development. Where Playa really has everything now,
Yeah.
And I've seen it. We get Amazon deliveries now, and actually we're getting them in Tulum also. But things like those kinds of conveniences that were really a long time in coming, or accessibility of products or things like that. Probably Playa has easier, more access to that. Tulum a little less, which I like that about Tulum. I kind of, I like that we go to our little fruiteria market down the street.
Yeah.
We don't have to go to a big grocery store. However, if you want a big grocery store, big supermarket, we have one. But you kind of, I don't even have to go that direction. I can just go get all my fruits and vegetables and my, fresh, free-range chicken within half a kilometer. So I feel maybe a more natural setting, I would say, maybe, where Playa might feel a little more commercial.
Right.
So the nice thing is you have both, kind of the best of both worlds, if that's what you're looking for. Yeah. So, I would say Tulum feels it's still more in that natural state. And here we saved as much of the environment we could, so we have the trees and the jungle and nature, where Playa has a little less of that, but it's really convenient and close to get to. That's the thing. They're like overgrown country towns. They're still, you can still I still go to Playa and I still run into people I know.
Yeah.
So it still has that small town feel,
right? But
with all of the bigger city modern conveniences,
right?
Higher speed internet if that's important to you and things like that. But we have it in Tulum, and we have access to everything. I mean, we definitely have an infrastructure. It would just be more in the development stage and like a little further, in that development stage where Playa is probably like really getting there,
Right.
You'll butt up against some of your fears and insecurities about maybe investing in a, developing area and in another country. I mean, if that's what you're doing.